Yo, what up, what up? Welcome back. I'm your host, B. Ryan. Co-host,
J. Bell.
and this is...
Final thoughts.
What are you doing? Like, you're playing way too much. I do it to you. Like, come on, bro.
Too much fun with this. Today's topic, racism at Sesame Street. Let's check it out.
Well, Sesame Place is apologizing after a mother claims a character at the park ignored her children. This video on Instagram has nearly 500,000 views. The mother posted it on Saturday and says she believes the incident is racially motivated. Sesame Place released a statement this evening saying, in part, "We sincerely apologize to the family for their experience on Saturday. We know that it's not okay. We are taking actions to do better. We will conduct training for our employees so they better understand, recognize, and deliver an inclusive, equitable, and entertaining experience to our guests."
I thought it was part of it.
No.
That's why I didn't even focus on it.
It's okay, Big Bird.
Hey! Hey, hey!
Who said it's okay, Big Bird?
That girl that was that girl in front of
Hey! Hey! You wanted to down.
It's some old bullshit.
Man, this some old bullshit.
Bruh.
That's all I'm, Oh, I don't even have kids, bruh.
That shit
And I could only imagine.
It makes me angry. It makes me angry. It makes me upset.
Whew.
Thinking about that. Because it's like...
Ooh, they didn't deserve that.
No. It's like they didn't...
Well, why?
They didn't do nothing. I wish we knew who this person was, just so that, like, we know, But that's like, at the very least, they should lose their job. At the very least.
So. This is you and you have a daughter.
Yeah.
What do you do? I know you're not gonna haul off and take the mask and all. I get that, but how do you explain the aftermath of watching Rosita continuously give white children affection and attention, and then she get to your daughter, and it's like, how do you process that, and then afterwards see
right.
it happen, and it's what?
I'm about to whip somebody's ass.
That's the thing.
How would you process that?
That's tough. That's tough.
Daddy, why Rosita didn't?
Because it's like, it makes you want to do something about it. It makes you want to just it makes you want to just be like, hold on a second, baby, and walk out there and confront the shit. And if this has been like an issue, like we've seen, I'm surprised nobody has done anything about it sooner. But I get it. Sometimes as black folks, we like to placate ourselves. We like to be like, well, nah.
Explain it in a softer way.
Maybe they didn't see her or something. Or she busy, so I get it. She got a lot of kids to talk to. Sometimes we do that, when in fact it is what the hell you think it is. So that's, as a father, that's a tough situation to be in, because it's like, knowing that now is like, it can't fly,
Yeah.
It can't ever fly. Like, we go to Sesame Street, Sesame Place or whatever, and Rosita walks by my daughter today, like, she might get snatched. You know what I'm saying? Like what? Like you still doing this shit? You about to get checked right now for damn sure. Fuck the parade.
Damn.
The whole parade is about to stop. You might get your ass beat right here.
You like the Russian up in Apollo Creed.
Seen Apollo take so much money.
It's gonna happen.
But beforehand, before having all of this information, maybe, I could see a black parent kind of brushing it off like, maybe it's not what I think it is. Because you hope that it's not. You will hope that people wouldn't be so freaking callous as to dismiss a child for the color of their skin.
Yeah. And it's bizarre, bro. Like, it's in multiple videos. It's not like it was just that little area. You could kind of explain it away.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, it happened in that area, and she had to start doing the dance moves that everybody else was doing. Okay. Cool, I could probably be like, all right, yeah, they can't infinitely go on the sidelines and just do whatever they're doing, right? But we've seen multiple videos of kids being subjected to this racist, yes, I said it, racist behavior. And it's not acceptable and it's not cool. And I'm not okay with it. If y'all been watching our show, you know how I feel.
I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all.
They would be snapped.
Rosita would be fading away into dust.
You damn skipping, Gina.
Would be, Rosita, what?
We would all be like, oh.
Where you go?
I don't be playing. Like, that's kids, bro. And ever since like my nieces came into my life, shout out to Chloe and Callie, my sweetie pies. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm not a dad, but I feel like I am. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm a proud uncle, but I feel like I'm a dad, and I would be livid. I'd be angry. Mm-hmm. I'd be angry. I'd probably be more angry than everybody else around me because, like, how I see the world. Yeah. You know how I see the world. And I'm like, nah, that's that shit that I be talking about. Yeah.
That's that bullshit. That's that bullshit right there.
But then y'all won't say, oh man, you always saying issues about black people, white people, and all that. Like, I'm a black dude in America. You don't think I see this? And I'm not gonna call it out? Because that's what it is. And now, it's here.
What should I say?
And we see it together on film. Yeah. It's not just me saying shit. It's here. Look at it. This is kids. It's not adults. This is not a police shooting some guy that went into a house and his back was turned. They shot the black guy. No, this is happening to kids. I wonder how that's going to shape them as they grow up, and I wonder.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Like the fact that, and you can tell it's like it's somebody who is angry and upset. Maybe their life isn't panning out the way that they thought it was, and they're taking out their frustration on little black kids. And no matter what you're going through, that is unacceptable. Unacceptable behavior right there. And you could let it go if it was like, if it was one instance
isolated incident.
And it's like, I see what you're saying, but I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You can always, but I don't know. But after you see
that's reasonable.
Several videos of it, it's hard to say I don't know anymore. It's hard to do that. It's damn near impossible to do that because you see it keep on happening. And I'm just wondering what the repercussions, because Disney did release a statement. What's it? Sesame Street or whatever did release a statement.
Yeah.
apologizing and talking about how we're gonna push the culture of inclusivity or whatnot in our workplace.
Right.
And it's like, but what is gonna happen to Rosita?
What's the employee? Who is that?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Then I must know. I got to know, nigga. What's up?
Because they need to be terminated.
Yeah.
It's a clear indication that they have some sort of bias.
Yeah.
And it's not a good one towards black kids. Kids, like, that is the wildest thing.
Why?
You know, like, I could see if it was men or something, like, you know, like someone that's physically taller and stronger or something like that. I'm like, yeah, sure, I can see how something like that could come into play. But we're talking about a little person, like a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
They see you on TV, and now you're really in the parade. Of course, they want to hug you. They love and adore you. And ooh, this be making me mad.
That's one of the most infuriating parts about it, is that you know that child adores that character.
Yes, some of them probably came to the parade to see that character.
Right, and then they get treated that way. It's just.
And you got to deal with.
Yeah.
Well, Daddy.
Yeah.
Why didn't?
Yeah. You got to take that with you home as a parent. You know.
Ooh, boy. Yeah.
I'd rather my kids see me whipping Rosita's.
Fight back! Fight back! Fight back!
I'll take that image home. Daddy, why did you? Because Rosita needed her ass whipping. Because Rosita needed her. She was being bad, and she needed.
Bring that ass here, boy.
I would rather that be the image than anything else. But this is just like wild to me that it happened, and it apparently it has been happening.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm just curious to see if it's gonna continue. I just want to see what's gonna happen. Like.
After the apology,
yeah, what's gonna happen? Are we gonna see, like, if y'all are going to Sesame Place anytime soon, just if you're black, walk up to Rosita with your kids and let's just see what happens.
It's about to go down.
Let's just see what happens, because if we get the same thing, then we know that nothing has changed, and we know how we should act after that. We know how to act accordingly at that point. Like, what the fuck are we going to Sesame Place for? You know,
exactly.
What's the point?
Why are we spending our hard-earned dollars supporting this?
To be treated like that.
Yeah.
Right. You know the way to have a corporation change their policy, change what they're doing. You got to hit them in the pocket. Every time. Mm-hmm. They go switch up quick.
Absolutely.
So I'm curious to see how this goes.
Yeah.
What happens after this? But this is where we are right now. But you have any final thoughts on this?
My final thoughts is that this isn't new. We just only caught it on film. We just caught it on tape. You know what I'm saying? It's like any other egregious thing that happens to black people, black kids, black women, black men. We just caught it on tape because we live in an age of technology where we have that, we have that kind of technology available to us. But this been going on. Disney been around. I mean, not Disney, but Sesame Street been around for like how long? You know what I'm saying? This ain't new.
Yeah.
We just were able to catch it. And like you said, I wonder what steps they're gonna take, because they know who it was.
Oh yeah.
Are they gonna reprimand this person? They're gonna get like a little write up, smack on the wrist, and keep on going, because that's not gonna change their mindset. It might change their behavior while they're performing, but their mindset isn't gonna change. I would rather someone who already has the mindset to do this. It doesn't matter if they're black, white, Hispanic, whatever. Care about your audience. That's Why'd you apply if you're going to exclude a certain group? This isn't the job for you. It just isn't. And that's just my final thoughts on that. What about you, man?
My final thoughts is basically Sesame Place, y'all need to get y'all shit together. This is I've been a fan of Sesame Street since forever, since I was a kid. And to see this allowed in your space is damaging. It's damaging to your brand. You shouldn't want anything remotely close to this to be even associated with y'all.
Yeah.
So the apology is fine, whatever. I don't care about that. I want to see change happen. Like, if there's another video that comes out and people are gonna be watching, like, this is now a thing.
It's viral.
So people are paying attention to this. If another video drops of y'all having issues like this, it doesn't even have to be Rosita at this point. Again, it could be goddamn Oscar the Grouch or something doing some wild shit. It doesn't matter at this point. Now you have an eye on you. If this happens again, we're gonna start believing that this is something prevalent in your business. And I would hate to think so poorly of something that I grew up on. Because I grew up watching Big Bird and Elmo and all that. Like Cookie Monster. I grew up on Sesame Street. But at the same time, I'm an adult now. I would love for my kid to love y'all. But I ain't gonna be no fucking fool about it. And I would be... it's crazy, because I would be the type of person to, like, go to Sesame Place and find Rosita and just see what happens. Right? And just like, hey Rosita, this is my daughter, and see what happens. And if there was any kind of, like, if I felt like there was any kind of disrespect, it would be on, like, right there. Like, no bullshit. Like, any kind of disrespect. But I'm not on brown liquor, so.
I'm all about that brown. You know what I'm saying? To keep the party going.
I'm more level-headed right now. So, but that's the type of thinking that I would have. But anyway, that's my final thoughts about it. Y'all need to do better. That's my final thoughts.
You've got to do better.
Anyway, that's something else.
When you on brown, you toxic, bro. Hey, Don. He toxic, bro.
Goddamn right.
I gotta admit, I have some growing to do on brown liquor. I got some growing to do. We'll get that. Don't worry about it. Anyway.
That's none of your damn business, and I'll thank you to stay out of my personal affairs.
There you go. Listen to our ramblings once again. I'm your host, P. Ryder. My co-host,
J Bell.
And this has been
Final Thoughts.
You weird, buddy. You're weird.